So yeah, oh shit, you know, let's get it started. You know, Trump, Mexico and Canada want to keep playing fuck around, right? And so now I know y'all might have seen it, or maybe not, or anybody, but the tariffs are on for tomorrow for Canada and Mexico, and wait, was it 3 countries? I'll see in a second. But the good thing is, what I say, what I'm saying, all right. So through the comment section, one of these, this, I think it's fake Americans, fake troll comments, channels, like if so now my prices are gonna, my dollar won't stretch as far, trying to like Americans are mad at it. We're all like, no, we're all for the plan. This is what we voted for. Whatever the plan is, we all with it. So it's like people are already calling them out, like, you're not American. Yeah, just cut it out. Stop. We all know the alternative, and this ain't punishment for us. It shouldn't even be that long. Yeah, say they gonna buckle. You need Canadian and Mexican products that bad? You'd rather have illegal aliens all over the place? It's like, nah, that's not smart at all. And you can't, you're buying dollars, but your tax money was given $3,000 a month. Because they was getting federal funds in New York. You can't just say it was New York taxpayer money. Remember, they was getting 2,000 or 3,000 a month debit cards to spend anywhere, not even food stamp, but just cash, luxury hotel rooms. So that's how you know that's not real Americans leaving those comments. They just plain, if you that mad about it, you could just leave, right? Yeah, okay, you can go too. Yeah, here we go.
Friends of Reuters are reporting that the president has made a decision on the Canada and Mexico tariffs, but that they won't actually be implemented until March 1st. I was wondering if you could confirm that and talk through some of the president's thinking.
I saw that report and it is false. I was just with the president.
Yeah, okay, he said March 1st. Nah, it's tomorrow, right? Yeah, ain't nobody playing with y'all. You want to keep playing? Fuck yeah, you give them to March, they gonna keep playing games. That's what I'm saying, real nigga shit. That's what I'm saying, like hood shit. Y'all get mad. Trump is a thug. That's not thug. I'm telling you. I told you, real rap was real man shit. That's what they got mad about. Real gangster rap. You might have used words you might might not like, bitch, nigga, hoe, all that shit, but it's the exact same as a cowboy movie or action movie. Same shit. In real life, like you give somebody a check, yeah, give them an inch, they gonna take a mile. So no more playing, no more all this weak Democrat female shit. Less, Trump is very diplomatic, but he already tried. They gonna try to play games. You let them hang themselves.
In the Oval Office, and I can confirm that tomorrow, the February 1st deadline that President Trump put into place at a statement several weeks ago continues. The president will be implementing tomorrow a 25% tariffs on Mexico.
Tomorrow. Yeah, ain't nobody playing with y'all. I told y'all can make jokes. I'm laughing when we laugh. I told y'all all the time when I laugh, anybody we're laughing because we're not playing. So why is that funny? Why would you laugh? Because it's funny because when you know shit like that, when we know yeah, you laugh because it wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be they put themselves in this situation. These communists, China, all of Mexico bowing down to communists, all these people put yourselves in that situation. That's why it's funny. Right? It's like watching, one of your buddies or whatever, your peers get in trouble when you're 6 years old. Well, really, dog, when you're 6, but like by the time you're 13 or something, now they get grounded, And you didn't set them up or nothing, but you told them go home. They didn't do it. Or whatever, last night you stayed over here too late. You might want to go home. And all right, don't worry about it. I go, whatever. It's like street light. Yeah, street lights came on. You had the brave ones. I don't care. Next thing you know, they can't come out for a couple of days. It's like I told you, go. It's like and we're not saying they're kids. I'm just saying it's the concept. They don't want to be civilized.
25% tariffs on Canada, and a 10% tariff on China for the illegal fentanyl that they have sourced and allowed to distribute into our country, which has killed tens of millions of Americans. These are promises made and promises kept by the president.
The president yesterday said that last night he was planning to discuss whether an exemption would be made on oil imports. Do you have any information on what decision he made there, or will there be exemptions at all offered under this?
I don't have an update or readout for you on the exemptions, but those tariffs will be for public consumption in about 24 hours tomorrow, so you can read them then.
Here's this other one right quick.
What were you doing on that day?
On that day specifically, responding to preparing to mobilize and deploy the National Guard once we got the lawful request from the local governing authority, which was the mayor of DC and the Speaker of the House.
Now, how many days in advance were you working to prepare the Department of Defense to help secure the Capitol on January 6th?
Days in advance, Senator, we were in the Oval Office on an unrelated national security matter with the President of the United States, the Secretary of Defense, the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and myself. And the President authorized up to 20,000 plus National Guardsmen and women to secure any security measures necessary related to the Capitol. So we were moving to the fullest extent of the law before the requisite request came from a local governing authority days ahead of time.
And while you were Chief of Staff at DOD, how many times did DOD approach Capitol Police and ask if they needed National Guard assistance?
I believe those letters are well documented, numerous instances, and numerous of those instances, those requests were shut down.
Now, am I correct that the Capitol Sergeant at Arms said assistance was unnecessary?
That's correct, Senator.
Who did the Sergeant at Arms report to?
The Speaker of the House.
That would have been Nancy Pelosi at the time, is that correct?
Yes,
The
sir.
whole time kept trying to blame
and
Trump. And like everybody said, why, if it was, you knew it was, thought it was going to be Trump, crazy, deranged Trump. No, we'll play their game. It's going to be crazy, deranged before he even gave a speech. Y'all thought that, right? Remember? So why wouldn't you have everything you could, if it was our side thinking some crazy Democrat, yeah, we're going to have everything, even if the day ends up a big nothing burger. We had a whole bunch of National Guard, just sitting there doing nothing all day, twiddling their thumbs. Oh, well, better safe than sorry. But you can't even go say that. They know damn well it was their people in the first place, the whole thing. A few dummies might have got caught up in there for real. Like, there's no way, I just can't imagine. Like, if this was, say this is the White House and everybody's, not the White House, the Capitol, and I'm not good. If it's an agent, I would, at the time you didn't know it was an agent. Come on, guys, let's bust the window, or some shit like that. I'm not going in, but anyway.
That also be Chuck Schumer, then the Senate Majority Leader?
The sergeant at arms, yes, Senator, reports up there.
Did Mayor Bowser, the Democrat elected mayor in D.C., either request or allow National Guard assistance?
She put in writing on the days leading up to January 6th a declination for National Guard additional support. And that letter is available publicly to the world.
And just to speak English for folks at home, a declination meant she said no, don't send National Guard. Is that right?
Declination. Decline, right? That's what that's what it sounds like, because that's why he had to explain declination. Ain't that the same as reclamation? I mean, the opposite. Reclamation mean you requesting. Declination, I guess, is government speak, government bureaucracy speak. Really, it proves it's to cover everybody's ass. For something, not just for something like this, the January 6th hoax, but for anything. In the military, you got to sign this. The military, they tell you as a private, it lasts your whole career. I don't care if you make it to sergeant major. You don't never give shit away without making somebody sign for it. And also, you don't sign for shit, unless, for somebody else. I think, with Arnold Schwarzenegger, they did it, what was that, True Lies? Even a jet, did you sign for this? When I heard that, I was like, oh, shit. Because it could be something small that about this big, but it's, it's expensive piece of equipment. We had the ASCD, like, if you sign for it, you don't let nobody borrow it. Seriously. They did, what was that, True Lies? They were like, the jet, you got to sign for it. It's like an inside joke. And he's serious. It's like, that is some real serious shit. You got this, because you signed for that Harrier jet. I guess they get. Oh, you know what? Oh shit, it's probably the same as signing out a fucking Humvee. I don't know. I would think so. Yeah, you signed for it, or a deuce and a half. Just because it's a jet, a Harrier or F-15 or a Navy jet or a Marine jet. Yeah, it was a Marine. Yeah, you gotta sign for that shit. I mean, obviously, you wreck it or it's for war. You get your Humvee gets blown up, but if you let somebody else get it, you're responsible for it.
To speak English for folks at home, a declination meant she said no, don't send National Guard. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you a simple question, because from the questioning from my Democrat colleagues, they might think otherwise. Do you condemn violence against law enforcement?
All of it.
So we gonna see what these folks gonna do. But we'll see how long, because it starts tomorrow. But they might do something tonight. Canada, Mexico, and China. Canada, Mexico, and China, they might give up tonight. Or they might go along. They might go along with their leaders, Klaus Schwab and them. And try to, wait out. But I think maybe they're thinking the American public is gonna be like, oh, we love our Mexican products. Please do something, take the tariffs. It's not gonna happen. We love our Chinese products, it's not gonna happen, Like I said on X, there's enough authentic, like, Mexican companies that make Mexican food. Like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna make my authentic nachos. But there's enough American companies that make that shit authentic. They're Mexican Americans. They came over, or decades ago, 1950s or something, 20s, 30s. So they got real, there's no reason to, we got to buy a real Mexican. Okay, you can buy a Goya or something like that, right? You don't have to. And like I said, we're willing to go along. This is what we voted for. We're going along with the plan. It ain't gonna be, you know, the alternative. You know, you rather your tax dollars go in the pay cut. They got, like I said, federal money from the federal government, Chicago, New York, all these sanctuary cities to give away. So no, ain't nobody mad about the tariffs or anything like that. But anyway, that's all for now.